You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I got to tell you, I kind of thought if I was shooting a Raiders video today, it might be for Pete Carroll getting fired. The Broncos decimated the Raiders. It really wasn't as close as the score. Trust me on this. Gamblers everywhere lost their minds, including Barstool owner, founder, Dave Portnoy. He absolutely went nuts. A lot of people were saying, see, we told you the NFL was rigged because there was an inexplicable sequence by the Raiders yesterday that led to a lot of people questioning what the hell was going on. And I will set this up, but boy, let's just say how many millions of dollars was lost over a completely useless field goal. And just to keep it real, it was a nonsensical field goal. There was no point of it. There was no point to the drive, really. The game was over, and a lot of people are asking questions. Gamblers angry with Raiders for kicking meaningless field goal that covered the spread versus the Broncos. It didn't only cover the spread. The over-under in a lot of places was 40.5. Well, you do the math. 24 plus 17, guess what? That's 41. I guarantee you a lot of people took the under in this game. A lot of people. And it has led to one of the wildest rants you will ever see in your entire life. All right? First of all, this flag needs to be investigated. That is the most random, bogus, phantom flag of all time. That ref needs his financial records and his cell phone seized. He had to be on the take. I've never seen anything like it. NFL rigged. That was Portnoy. And I can tell you, I don't know how much money Dave lost on this game. We'll get to the real rant in a minute. Let me just turn it down. They're going to call a flag right here saying the Bronco player was on top of him for too long. They flagged him for a delay of game, which led to that field goal, okay? Which led to the most epic rant you may ever hear, because Dave Portnoy calls for Pete Carroll to be imprisoned and murdered. And I'm like, wait, Dave? Hold on, Dave. Look, if you want to playfully call for Pete Carroll to be imprisoned, all right. Some people are calling for the FBI to get involved in this game, by the way. I shit you negative. But Dave, the murdered part, and I get it. I mean, do I think Dave Portnoy wants Pete Carroll murdered? No, I don't. Do I think it's a good idea to go out there and just be like, Pete Carroll needs to be murdered? Probably not. Probably not the greatest idea. I mean, freedom of speech will protect him on this, but wow. Dude even spelled investigate the Raiders wrong. He was so bleeped up in all this.
That's the worst beat of all time. And you have to investigate the Raiders. Investigate the Raiders. What are they doing? What the fuck? That's the worst beat of all time. That is cheating. What the fuck? I gotta rewind this. That's the worst fucking beat of all time. This is the worst beat of all time. Pete Carroll should be in fucking prison. Prison for Pete Carroll. First of all, the refs, everybody. This is prison. This is prison. There's 16 seconds left in the game. By the way, the play before this, there was fucking 20 seconds. They threw it. Prison. The spread's 8.5. They spiked the ball, by the way. They ran up and spiked it as a tempo. Prison Pete Carroll. Murder Pete Carroll. I want Pete Carroll murdered. Can you see this play right here? Can you see this play? 10, 9, 8. Scramble, throws it down. Game's over. There's 8, 7, 6. They throw a flag for sitting on the guy with 4 seconds. They're not even going to come close to getting a playoff. They call a delay game with 4 seconds. They weren't even, the game was over. The game was over. What the hell? And then they run out the field goal unit and kick a field goal with no time left. Prison!
Dude lost his mind. He lost his ever-loving mind. I mean, wow. Wow. Check this out. The FBI have to get involved in what just happened in this Broncos versus Raiders game. Never seen more blatant match fixing for the spread. I got to tell you, from the outside looking in, it looks bad. Buddy, wake up. Professional sports are all rigged and predetermined. Hence, sports entertainment. Turn the TV off. Go invent or conquer something. That's not going to happen. I mean, the issue is now the NFL is all up involved with these betting companies. And again, I don't have any problems with betting at all. But boy, in this day and time, with these NFL refs, I mean, and judging by the rant, I know how much Dave put money on a Caitlin Clark game. I can't remember what it was last year, but I think he ended up, was it last year or year before? He won a bunch of money, all right? I think he won a bunch of money, if I remember right. It was a lot. I wonder how much money he lost in this. I wonder if he will come out and actually say how much money he lost. Like, I'm gonna get. This is just to get $250,000. $1 million. I mean, I wonder. And this look. I mean, can you imagine the unraveling? Don't bet money you can't lose. And Dave can lose it. I mean, I get it. You know. Now, whatever he bet, he wouldn't. Yeah, but still, I guarantee you, he put a little piece down on this. Wow, Pete Carroll murdered. The fuck? Can you just fire the guy? I mean, I think they're going to take care of it. By the way, I read an article this morning about Tom Brady and ownership and blah, blah, blah with the Raiders. And Diana Rossini put a list of coaching candidates out there in general for all the jobs. Holy shit. You want to talk about a list of, I mean, some of the most mid coordinators. I'm like, really? You want to turn your franchise over to who? And look, when the two biggest names on the coaching list are Robert Saleh and Cliff Kingsbury. So it was like, and look, I kind of think both of them deserve another shot. Cliff got shut out by the Vikings yesterday. Wow. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.